Hello, welcome to Game 6 of my match against Skumpy. I'm up 3-2. They won a nice one in Game 5, so I'm going to try to hope to take the match win here in Game 6. Unfortunately, this one doesn't seem to have much going on. You can fish in the black market for stuff. You could try to play money. This to me looks like rebuild, so I click on rebuild. 5-2 is quite nice on a rebuild board. The thing I'll note is that they played that double jack money quite well. Double jack money is the kind of strategy that fits in with the rebuild strategy. And I wish there was something for 2 I could buy, but I don't really want to buy an estate. So now I'm going to buy a couple of silvers, try to get up to rebuild, try to get up to buying another rebuild, start churning through the deck and rebuilding stuff. Name curse. Get a Duchy. Guide is quite nice in a rebuild deck. Question is, do I get the guide before the second silver? I want to get a silver first and then grab a guide later. Obviously, the guide decreases in value the later I buy it because the deck is bigger and hard to find it. But hitting 2, I hit 6 and then 2. Obviously, 5 and 3 would have been ideal. I think take a witch, I guess. They're just going to take rebuilds. Yeah, that didn't go super well. Obviously, I would have liked to rebuild an estate into a duchy. Third rebuild here, or duchy. I think I take a duchy in the mirror to deny them some duchies. Here I can turn an estate into a province, into a duchy, and a duchy into a province, and buy nothing, because the estates are going to run. It's a bit sad to have this estate in hand. They could buy the Lost City, I guess. I'm not sure why they would do that. Could also buy the Tactician. Not sure why they would do that either. So I start by naming province. Name a duchy, and then name province again. Now there's a little bit of a question here if I mill. So yeah, the problem with the estates now is the estates don't have anything to turn into. You turn them into castles or something, I guess. That's an interesting side pile. So I could buy an estate and then end up turning into an island or something. And then the island gets turned into another, like, island. Yeah, I don't think I buy anything here. The logic on the rebuild stuff is that you want to be turning stuff to duchies. Once the duchies run, you kind of want to be done. Duke is real nice, but I don't think they'll be able to afford it. And Duke won't be that nice because all the duchies will be in the trash. They've got 4. Do they take an island? I think I'm going to take a guide now. Give me a chance to see rebuilds more often. They don't have a rebuild in those 5 cards, so I'm very likely to see my rebuilds first and get that last duchy, and then I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Obviously, with the 5-2, I should be ahead in a rebuild mirror. The black market so far has just been a fancy silver, which is probably fine. Maybe I should have taken a black market instead of one of my silvers. I guess it's like strictly better even if you don't end up buying anything from it. There's the off chance you see like a lackeys or something when you have 2 money, and all of a sudden you've got some villagers and an extra draw card in the hand, which is nice. Where you see, not quite sure what you could see, like in this speed of the game, it's turn 8, the duchies are almost empty, the game's going to be over in 3 turns. That would really dominate. I'd probably take an enchantress in this kind of kingdom. For the the decent chance they only have 1 action in their hand and it's rebuild. But they have a guide, so I take back what I said. They may see their rebuilds before me. And maybe it's too late for me to get a guide. Maybe I just need to get a silver. But no, so the thing is, I'm not going to be able to afford province ever, right? So the only way I win is by milling provinces into provinces. We'll see, though. And yeah, so if they get their last estate into a duchy, they don't have any more estates. I'm the only one with an estate. So I have 2 provinces, duchy estate. They have 4 duchies. So Yep. This is, I don't know, like they can buy an island, I guess. I think I'm 100% going to take that. It's worth a VP chip and an extra silver into my deck. Ugh. Well, now I'm losing. They're going to play their guide, play a rebuild, get the last Duchy. And, oh, they didn't play the guide. Interesting. Bottom decking both my rebuilds. At least they're both together. I'll get to play them both. I can also trash that crumbling castle into something or other. Yeah, okay. Now I think I will get the guide. No, I'm not going to get to play it again. So I just get another silver. Be unhappy. Get the black market. What would be in the black market that I could buy? I don't know. There's like a chance I'll draw the guide at some point. Like we could have 2 more turns the way this is playing out. So I drew both, bottom decked both estates with the. Okay, so we name crumbling. We name province, I guess. Into province. Haunted Castle could be nice. So I just name province again. Into Haunted Castle. I didn't flip the guide over, so I've got a guide next turn. Feel decent about that. I still have a Duchy I wasn't able to find this turn. No, I trashed my Duchy, so I've just got 3 provinces. Haunted Castle. That's 18, 20, 21, 23. Yeah, 3 provinces, Haunted Castle. Now I think we're at the point where I get silvers. Well, you have to spend everything not to buy 1 black market, right? Is there strictly any reason to have a silver instead of a black market? I'm not ever going to buy a venture, so no. Haunted Castle is also nice. It's the first castle that you can rebuild into province, which is great. Now I've added enough money, like it's at least conceivable that I can buy a province. But the thing is, they've still got 5 duchies. Lord, how did they get all those duchies? I just didn't draw any of my rebuilds in the States, and I had to mill a province once. I think that has to just do with shuffle and draw order. So they're capped at way more provinces than I have. They can get way more provinces than I have, although I can turn the haunted. Taking the castle there seems wrong. I think they just want to take provinces. They can get way more provinces than I can. Usually take a raise for 2. Seems better than nothing. Okay, that's 5. 5 is kind of useless. Second rebuild, third rebuild. Yeah, I mean the way I win is by milling now. So third rebuild. Definitely discard this hand. Try to find one of those 3 rebuilds. Looking at 10 of 21 cards, it's very likely I should be able to find a rebuild. They've only got 2, but they've got all those duchies. I thought for sure they should have turned those duchies into provinces. They're netting quite a bit more VP. I even bought a duchy 1 turn. Huh. I just kept drawing my rebuild with an estate, I guess is why. I still have that estate, right? Or did it get trashed? Yeah, it's still in my deck. They are finding their rebuilds, though, which is unfortunate. They didn't even have to call the guide. This feels like this one's just going to be decided by who draws their rebuilds at the right time. Lord. I have 3 rebuilds in that bottom 11 cards. I mean, I guess I take a gold, try to high roll drawing it, or I take another rebuild and try to just spin. Ugh. Bottom decked all of my rebuilds. I can't really do much if I bottom deck all my rebuilds is the problem. I think I have a green card down there, so I don't flip them all. But this shuffle was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. They can just name castle, something castle that they have. Whichever castle it is that they have. They named island. Okay, that makes some sense. So sprawling, they can turn into grand. That's MVP. King's Castle is going to be worth very little, but I can't even name province because I have all my rebuilds down there. Yeah. Castle. Oh my goodness. This is just absolutely brutal for me. I guess I'll take the King's. The King's Castle is just not worth very many points for me, right? I have 2 castles, so it's worth 4 points. There's 4 castles in the trash. So they'll at most get 6 points out of it. I guess I'm just taking a province. And now I will take an island because the game is about to end and I need the VP. But flipping my rebuild over, like they could just as easily flip their rebuild over as me and not draw it at the top of every shuffle. Now I guess I name province. I do have the haunted castle, right? Yeah, or name island. Guess I name province. Try to high roll, hit the haunted castle. Nice. Buy an island. Hope they don't see a rebuild at the top here. But they have a guide, so yeah, my rebuild's bottom decked every shuffle. Well, that's not particularly helpful. I guess I'm going to play this black market and gain a tunnel, which is better than an island, right? So that was something we saw. That's good. Hey, I found my rebuilds. No way. Okay, I was going to say no way if they see. All right, play the guide. Name island. Buy a province. And buy an island. Ugh, rebuild. Good games. Good games there to Skumpy. That last one felt like it was complete chance at the end. I was complaining about my luck, but they seemingly had some bad luck as well. And obviously the 5-2 was nice. Yeah, I thought you were pretty far ahead. But another match win for me, so things are looking good. I have 1 match left against Not Too Bad. Probably in the next week or so, maybe next weekend. So hopefully able to tie that one. If I tie that one, I should probably be able to promote to B, where I am terrified that I will be crushed. So there we go. Thanks for listening.